about something. In February, I had a stroke. And that's not what I want to tell you. I want to say I feel really lost. Last year, I spent some time and I really learned how much I like to meditate. The insight is important to me, how much thinking about things and reflecting on things, how much that helps me. Now, I can't really do that. My memory or my processing, I don't really know what you want to call it, but when something comes into my head, it stays there for a second and then it's gone. It really kind of sucks. I've been spending some time trying to work through it, trying to figure out a better way to really have revelations sink in. And I keep coming back to a good way to do it would be to have a dialogue. And I can't really do that with someone else. I kind of need to talk it out in my head out loud, if that makes sense. I feel so lonely. I think it's because whenever I talk to other people, like my friends have been wonderful, my friends have been great. It's really hard to talk to anyone without feeling like I'm screwing the conversation up, without feeling like someone is trying to cut me off to make their point or to help. It is helping, but it's hard. And I know no one cares, people are more than happy to have conversations. I got to the point where I kind of don't like to do that anymore. I do like to, but I don't really have any way to get important things out. And when they sit in my head, when I internalize them, I can't really work through them anymore. I feel like the part of my brain that died, essentially, it was where my inner monologue happened. It's where my imagination was, I feel like. It's so weird to think about your inner voice or your imagination being localized somewhere. It's like if you took a pencil, you could touch where it happens. That's what I think anyways. Obviously I'm wrong, I'm not a fucking doctor, but that's how it's felt. It's been so wild to me. My point of all this is I'm really trying to figure out my life. I feel like a boat with no rudder. I know it's cliche, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. I don't mean for this to sound doom and gloom, it's not. It's been such a light in the dark. Obviously this has been a terrible thing and I haven't enjoyed it, but I really liked how it peeled the veil back and allowed me to view things from a different perspective, from a different light, and it's amazing to me. You know, people can do that without having a stroke, but I think on average, people don't wake up one day and view the world differently. I think usually that takes some sort of catalyst, and I need help. I need to find outlets. I need to find passion. I need to find things to fall in love again. I need other people that want to take a journey with me. My friends are great. My friends have been lovely. And this goes to them too. Unfortunately, I don't have the words when we're face to face to figure this out. This is something brand new for me this way. And we'll see if it works. But I think of my life now in terms of if someone were to write a book about me, what would be in it? Right now, it's a pretty boring book. that's what I'm aiming to fix. I've really enjoyed cooking and finding my own niche in cooking, what flavors I like, what I can bring to the table, figuratively and literally. That's something I've been exploring. Another thing I didn't really understand was I really love reading. All throughout school, I hated reading. It was terrible. It always felt forced. It was never fun recreationally. And I think that's why, being forced to do something is never going to go good. You're going to give 10% effort. I'm lucky to be able to read. Why wouldn't I read? It's something a lot of people take for granted. So I started reading. It's been amazing. I think a good author that uses imagery, there's nothing like that. I hope in the near future that I can build a community with a large focus on English as a second language, because I love to learn about people, places, things, food, culture, history. I love it. There's so much we can learn from anyone for that matter, but to take my mind out of Massachusetts and put it somewhere else, there's so much power in that. We all know people from other countries, but we never really stop and take the time to learn. I have strongly emphasized in my own life the need to help people who don't speak English that well. I think it helps me and it helps other people, because there's not much I'm good at. I'm not really good at anything anymore. I've been speaking English my whole life, and I can't teach anybody, certainly not, but I have enough experience to be really helpful, so it feels good mentally. I don't really know what else to say. I really hope you take this journey with me. I hope we learn a lot together. If we don't, it's a waste. I'm trying to build a community for people who aren't really happy with where they're at. You want to progress as a person. I'm really interested in trying different things, in talking to different people, in learning about